Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. If you're new to SQL or just starting out with databases, don't worry, you are in the right place. In this series, we will cover everything from the basics to more advanced concepts, all with real world examples to make it easy for you to understand. By the end, you will feel confident creating and managing databases on your own. So grab your computer, get comfortable, and let's dive in together. Alright, imagine this for a second. You are in a giant library and there are thousands of books everywhere. You are looking for a book on baking. Now, without a librarian, you could spend hours searching, right? But if there was a librarian, they would immediately point you to the exact book you were looking after. In this analogy, the library is like a database filled with tons of information, and SQL is the librarian. SQL helps you find, add, update, and manage that data efficiently. Pretty cool, right? So here is the deal. SQL is not just something fancy for tech experts. It is used everywhere. Whether you are scrolling through your social media feeds, buying something online, or even playing games, databases are running behind the scenes powered by SQL. And let's talk about why learning SQL is a game changer for you. First one is SQL is a foundational skill for many careers. SQL is a core skill for anyone working with data. Whether you want to become a data analyst, a software developer, a data scientist, or you want to go into business intelligence, SQL is something you are going to use every day. And the best part is there is a huge demand for people who know SQL. So it is a skill that's going to keep doors open for you always. But here is the thing, SQL is not just for tech people, it is used across a ton of different industries like healthcare, finance, and marketing. So, no matter what field you are thinking about, SQL is a skill that will make you stand out. The second one is long lasting relevance. Unlike some tech trends that come and go, SQL has been around for decades and it is not going to go anywhere anytime soon. It is used in the most popular relational databases like MySQL, PostgreSQL, and SQL Server, and it is still the go-to choice for most companies managing large amount of data. So once you get the hang of SQL, you will have a timeless skill that will stay relevant for years, no matter how the tech world changes. So let's start with the basic database concepts. Let's begin with the basic term, data. So what is data? Data is an information stored in a computer. It can be in this form or fancy stuffs like an audio file, video file, or images. So that is data, information stored in a computer. Now, what is a database? A database is a place where we store data in an organized way. Imagine you have this, like a piece of data. If you have a lot of data, it would look like this, but it will be pretty hard to understand if data is in this manner. So you will have to organize this in some way. So this is database of Legos. We can say database is a collection of data stored in a format that can be easily accessed. What is DBMS? A DBMS or Database Management System is a software or technology used to manage data from a database. It allows users to store, modify, retrieve data in an organized way. It also provides security to the databases. We can say DBMS is a layer between a user and a database. Now let us see what are the different type of databases. There are two types of databases, SQL databases and NoSQL databases. SQL databases store data in a structured way. They store data in a table format with each row representing a record and columns representing a field. We use relational database management system to store data in SQL databases. The tables are related with each other using keys. That is why we call them relational databases. RDBMS or Relational Database Management System use SQL or structured query language to access SQL databases. The common SQL databases are SQL Server, Oracle, MySQL, Postgres, etc. NoSQL DBMS is designed for handling large volume of unstructured or semi-structured data like document databases, key value pairs, column family pairs, or graph databases. Data access varies depending on specific NoSQL type. The popular NoSQL databases include MongoDB, Redis, Cassandra, etc. Now, let us understand what a table is. Table is a collection of data which is organized in terms of rows and records. Imagine a table like a spreadsheet. Each row represents a record, for example, an employee, and each column is a field like their employee ID, employee name, city, phone number, etc. So let's recap. Data Data is information stored in a computer. Database, a place to store data in an organized way. Database management system or DBMS, a software used to manage database. And then comes the table, a simple form of data storage arranged as rows and columns. In the next episode, we'll take our first steps in SQL by creating a database and adding tables to it. You will learn how to store real world data like a contact list or product inventory using SQL commands. If you find this helpful, hit the like button and subscribe to stay updated with the series. And if you have any questions or ideas for real life examples you would like to see, let me know in the comments. See you in episode 2.